It's yapping time.
Someone in my comments asked me if I was ever going to make a video on talking about my opinion on dating. I have made videos in the past talking about this subject, but it just was never received well, and I always, every time, would just go down a huge rant, just completely just targeting and just talking shit about women, just the entirety of the majority of the video. And it's not fair, and it's like I want to try to be more more balanced in my take this time, and but just to get the ball rolling, and just to say my general opinion on dating is that it's not anything. I'm not gonna be a contrarian about it. I'm not gonna say something that's just completely delusional, but what I think is that, like many others have said online, I think it is cooked. I think that dating is absolutely cooked. It is just in a huge downfall right now. It is harder than it's ever been, and it's just unfortunately, just on top of all the endless list of shit that's become harder and harder for no apparent reason, yeah, dating is a part of that. And what makes it even worse is that for me, since I'm a man, a straight man at that, it doesn't help at all with my case, because it sadly, saying something that is just objectively true will always get people saying like, oh, like this guy's crazy, this guy's out of pocket. But no, I believe that this statement of saying that that women have it easier than men in the dating world is just a fact. It's so obvious. It's so obvious if you've been on the internet for like a week. Like if you were born last week and you were on the internet since you were born, in that 1 week, you would learn almost like instantaneously. In like half that week, you would learn that women have a clear advantage. You would have irrefutable evidence that they have it so much easier than men when it comes to finding partners. And it is because women are just naturally the gatekeepers of sex. Because, I mean, they, figuratively speaking, their legs are like the doors to the prize. And we all know what that's trying to mean. And it's because men, like, we are always just on the hunt to find this so-called prize, to just relieve ourselves. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Like, because we want to procreate, to give ourselves purpose, and to spread our knowledge and our wisdom to the next generation, to our own offspring. It's as simple as that. It's the most basic biology, most basic natural. Like even like a complete nitwit like myself that is not a professional sociologist or psychologist or any ologist. It's just, yeah, like men, we always are the ones hunting for, or like just seeking out women, and women are the ones that just they accept or deny. And it's an endless circus. It's an endless circus of just people, like both genders, being back and forth. And it's even worse nowadays in this modern era, like post 2010, when all this woke bullshit started popping up in America, and it's slowly been like just fucking corrupting the rest of the world. And like now there's people that aren't even fucking accepting of either side, and they're just like, they're saying whatever now at this point. They're saying that they're a fucking it. There's people that unironically identify themselves as fucking it, as a thing. Like, people literally, like, oh my god, dude. Oh my god, man. I don't even know where to even begin with that, with those people, man. Or I don't even want to call them people, man. Oh my god. But I really want to make a video about just that whole community, just to get that out of my chest, man, because I've always hated them from the start, dude. Like, I like just the ones that are always outwardly expressing it and shoving shit down people's throats about, and all this, like, just propaganda too. Like, because I've been learning from gamers that just exposing propaganda in games, modern games now, and it's like, and obviously not just games, and movies too. I mean, movies, they're like, in the US, like with Hollywood, dude, like Hollywood, like they make it very obvious. Like they've been making it very obvious. Like, I think there's like a new movie called The Odyssey, I think it is, and they're just gender bending. Oh yeah, Achilles is it's a trans person, a woman that transitioned to a man. They're playing a fucking man. Oh my god. This whole other ranty tangent aside about the LGTV community, yeah, I'll talk about that at some other point. But just going back to the original point on just dating and just my thoughts on it, it's like an endless circus of back and forth between men and women. Unfortunately, men, and this also goes back to what I said earlier about if you were hypothetically born last week, you would see, just from, like, if you were to go to like on Instagram or just even like Twitter, maybe not YouTube, but just if you like, you'll probably accidentally find or hear about girls that are plugging their OnlyFans, and it's like, dude, like, oh my god, dude, like, there's just so many obvious things that go on. And the reason why I mentioned OnlyFans is because I'm not faulting. I don't want to say that it's like it's women's fault that they feel the need, and that they can get away with sexualizing themselves and acting like fucking whores. Like, the reason that they know and are confident in themselves and unashamed with doing shit like that is because us men, we enable it. We enable them to keep doing it. The whole concept that a lot of men don't think with the head up top, but more with the head on the bottom, is because, like, it's, yeah, like, we really, like, get blinded with lust. Like, if a man is lustful enough, like, that's also that like, we are extremely impulsive when it comes to sexual desire. Like, women are way more chill with it, and that's why they get away with it more. It's just fucking, like, dude, the internet, like, really exploited the human nature, or just animal nature. It's not just human nature, it's just animal nature. Because if it was any, like, if we were, for example, if we were bears, like, if this was like a bear society, we would have the same shit. And if we had like this same technology that we have right now, it would be the same shit. If we were also like fucking like penguins, like, it would be the same thing too, etc. So it's fucked, dude. Like, it's never ending, and it's like, all the dating has come to this breaking point, this apex of overcomplicated humiliation ritual, gender inequality when it comes to just even like getting a fucking kiss, like getting a hug, getting like just equal validation. It's like women are the ones that just win it all. Like, they win it when it comes to even like hooking up, like the hookup culture, like that. Like, it's fucking crazy how that even became a culture, man. Like that even became a culture at all. And ironically, now that, like, people, from what I've seen at least, and like when I've gone on dating apps, Like people have already, like girls, they apparently, like all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to play games. It's like they're, according to these people, not that they don't want to play games. It's like, oh, but they're the ones that they were basically like initiating it. I feel like, because women, dude, like they saw that how these OnlyFans bitches, and they saw how horny guys are, so they were like, they just took the chance because they were young and horny themselves, and they were just like, oh yeah, let's do it. I had my ex was like that. My ex literally turned out to, like, she just basically hoarded herself out once she got into college, and I feel like that's probably, like, sadly a very, very, very common thing, not just from our era, but like just ever since college has existed. Like, just it's like just like college has been not just the gateway for like a lot of people just going crazy sexually, but also just obviously like things that are frowned upon, like you know, like the other thing that I'm referring to is drinking and just all of those very life ruining activities that our parents and schools would try to teach very, very strongly to everyone that it's bad. Man, like, I'm very grateful that I actually took that shit seriously, and I have a parent that went through all of that, and they recovered ever since, and they but half of their life they basically, all they knew was that shit, like just like drugs and lusting for women and shit. So it's like, yeah, I'm very grateful, but at the same time, it's like it sucks to know that, like, in order for someone like me to become this aware and this careful, it's like you just have to be exposed. You have to have someone in your life that just always is genuinely preaching that it's like some of the worst things you could ever do to yourself. And yeah, I mean, like, you see stories and just news and all the time about that stuff, but yeah, so yeah, men are at fault for enabling women to whore themselves out, and women, they're at fault because they keep doing it. They're flip-floppers by saying that, oh, don't sexualize us, and then they just keep doing it. They just keep sexualizing themselves. They know, because it's fucking human. It's animal nature. It's instinct. It's in our code. It's in our code, if I really want to put it like that. It's in our code. Like, we are literally designed, we're programmed, however you want to phrase it. That's just the way it is. Like, sometimes this annoying ass, repetitively thrown around expression of "it is what it is," it's like it's very valid in many cases, and in this case that I'm talking about with just instinct, it's just like you can't really do anything. Like, no matter how much you modify your body, how much mental gymnastics you make up with trying to escape reality, it's like, no, things are the way they are, and you can't, like, the only way to actually escape it, just to fucking die. Like, that's the only way, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. But yeah, it's like both sides are to blame, but it's just, we're seeing it perfectly in 4K every day, how fucked up the world is, and how much of a eat or be eaten world it is, because, like, women, they're doing this because they also just want to survive. They're just also desperately trying to continue with this whole feminist movement of being independent women, but women still rely on men for many things, like the hard labor jobs. It's like, oh my god. But men, I feel like men are more open to wanting accepting women. It's just that women are just so, they close themselves off and are such fucking assholes about men's appearances and their accomplishments, that it just creates incels. And it's like, I feel like a lot of incels out there, this is what they think, but it's like people just label them as the villain in the world, but they're really not. Not all of them are like, they don't hate women because. And it's like, yeah, there's also femcells out there too. Like, I'm not saying that, like, of course I know there's the yin to the yang, But with femcells, it's like it's because they fall for the bad guys. It's like it's more simple with women. Like it's more simple, and it's also more rare. You don't really hear the insult of femcell out there as much, because women, like, they even I would start going into like appearances and like I guess just if looks matter, and like all that shit, like looks maxing type of territory. And I don't want to get into that, man. That's like a whole other can of worms. But it's just women are way harsher, I feel, than men when it comes to looks. And it's just one of the biggest copes you will ever hear, and that I genuinely believe is out there, is that looks don't matter for men. Yes, the fuck they do, dude. Yes, they do. Because that's like just and it also goes for men too. Like we are attracted to more slim looking, slim faced, slim waist women. It's just we like to see healthy people. I don't trust in anyone that said that they're attracted to fat women or fat men. Like the only way that you're attracted to that shit is if you're fat yourself, or if you're just completely porn brained and you somehow have that fetish where you like fucking vor or some bizarre shit, some fucking actually mentally ill, mentally retarded shit. Man, I could really go on a while talking about all of this, but this is all because someone asked my opinion on dating. And it really is just the moral of the story is that it's something that it will only probably get worse. I mean, we're kind of seeing it already with AI. With like I feel like men are more susceptible to falling for these AI companions, quote unquote, like these AI, like we see like the memes of like guys with body pillows and like guys listening to like ASMR, like acting like their moms, like saying like, oh, you're a good boy, you're doing well, blah blah blah. And it's like, man, it's fucking depressing, like how bad it's gotten, with just men just wanting to feel some sort of purpose in life, and women are just their standards are getting higher and higher. Like, but this all, like, I know that this entire video also just seems like I'm very biased against women, but like it's just, unfortunately, a lot of their actions just leave a worse taste in the mouth of the general society. Because if it wasn't for women, we wouldn't even be continuing as a species. So like I at least like I can recognize the value of women, and that they're the more caring and comforting gender. And that's why we see nurses being women almost all the time, receptionists, teachers. That's why, because they're the more nurturing. It's all by design, man. Like I said before, it's all by design. And unfortunately, people are just so fucking retarded, to put it bluntly. People are just so fucking retarded and contrarian now, that they just do not want to accept reality. It's insane. Like, there's a lot of people that really are asleep, like, and they claim that they're woke, but they're not. They're really not woke. They're not awake at all. Like, these people are actually like, oh man. But yeah, I don't want to make this video like a fucking video essay, like an hour long or 2 hours long, but I'll definitely get back onto this, because I am very, as you can tell, I'm very passionate about this. So I'm glad that that one guy or gal, they even brought it up and asked me to make this video, because it definitely had me. It really had me speaking my mind, just with like not really holding back as I feel like I do in other videos. and I don't feel like I really hold back. It's just that those topics, like just being a doomer and whatever, it's like you can just also hear it in my voice and my attitude. It's just talking about doomer shit. It doesn't help your case. It doesn't help with your mental at all. It just really just worsens you. But it's just me venting, man. That's all this channel really is, just venting at the end of the day. So that's about it. See ya.